Hello everybody, my name is Thomas and welcome back to Thomas's Tutoring. In the previous video we did measurements in the advanced level and today we're back with the intermediate level of algebra, as I'm pretty sure you all can see. So before we proceed in today's video and me helping you guys and girls out in the algebra section of mathematics, hit the like button if you haven't already and consider subscribing because I would really appreciate it and it would motivate me to produce more videos like these. So without further ado, let's get cracking. Before we do some problems, I'm going to explain some words often used in 11 plus level algebra. And if they're not used in 11 plus level, they are definitely being used in year 7 and Key Stage 3 level. And I know that firsthand. The first word that we're going to have is term, as you can see there. So a term could be either 3x or 17g. It has to have a variable and a coefficient. Speaking of coefficients and variables, coefficients is our next word. A coefficient is not a variable and is often a number. A variable, however, is the other part of the term. The most common variable, as you can see here, is x, but it can be anything other than a number. They can be letters or smiley faces or even Greek letters, like omega, theta, alpha, I think alpha is one, I'm not entirely sure. And then that takes us apart from simple parts. Now we're going to dive deeper. So the next word is expression. An expression can be a term or a statement. So an expression could either be 3x plus 15 or it could just be 3x. The key factor of an expression is that it has no equals sign. An equation, however, is sort of like the opposite of an expression. The difference is that an equation has an equals symbol or sign. Like 2x is equal to 10, which I'm pretty sure you can figure out x would be equal to 5. You can also have 3x is equal to 15, x is also equal to 5. An identity, however, uses a special symbol here, which is a triple equals sign. It means that it is always identically equal. No matter what x is, it is always equal. So if you put, say, 5x here instead of 2x, it would be x plus x plus x plus x plus x. So for our first exercise, we need to simplify the equation and solve for x. I will give you 15 seconds for this warm-up problem, and your time starts now if you haven't started already. And that is your 15 seconds up. So, if we have 3x is equal to 15x minus 36, we need to remove any coefficients that aren't in a term. So, we have to reverse the statement. So, it will become 3x plus 36. No, 3x plus 36 is equal to 15x. Because all coefficients are multiples of 3, there is a high chance that it is a multiple of 3. This doesn't always work. However, if we multiply 3 by 3 and 15 by 3, we get 9 is equal to 45 take away 36, which is correct, obviously. Therefore, x could be 3. Well, x is 3. And the simplified statement is 9 equals 45 take away 36. Another way would be 1x is equal to 15x take away 12. But yeah, the way I would do it is I would put it like this. So basically, we'll move on to our second exercise, which is a bit simpler, and we need to identify which type of algebraic statement this is. Is it an expression, equation, or identity? You will only have 10 seconds starting now. So that is your 10 seconds up. So, as you can see, well, if you haven't noticed, there is a triple equals sign here telling us that it is an identity. Furthermore, though, x squared is always going to be x times x. Third, problem. So the third exercise requires that we solve for b. You'll have 15 seconds that start now. And your 15 seconds have stopped. So basically, solving for a variable is very easy. It's a bit of a tongue twister, that. Variable, very easy. You need to divide both sides by the smaller coefficient. In our case, that is 7. B, therefore, is going to be 105 divided by 7, which is 15, if you didn't know that. You'll only have to go a bit past your 12 times 7. It's not that far, it's just, if you don't know already, you can do it by 12 times 7, add 3 times 7, 21, add 84, 105. Our fourth exercise is rather tricky and requires a fair bit of knowledge, but also common sense, which I'm pretty sure you'll all have. You need to simplify x over x squared. So imagine this is a fraction, and your time starts now. You'll have 25 seconds. And your 25 seconds are up. I may have cut it a bit short, but by the time I say it, it will be 25 seconds. So, anyway, the key knowledge here is that x is the same as 1x. If you didn't know that already, make a jot of it down. It is very crucial if you didn't know that already. Therefore, we can cancel out x on both sides. So we'll just... This is what it is essentially. So basically, if we cancel out 1x, like get rid of an x, we have 1 over 1 times 1x. We can get rid of the 1 and call it 1x. So it's 1 over 1x, or 1 over x. Our fifth and final exercise is a tough simplification problem. And no, it's not a tough, simple problem. You have to simplify this statement. And you're going to have a full minute for this because this is not easy. Your time has started. We've got 20 seconds left. If you don't think you're going to be finished in time, just pause the video. There's no shame in doing that. It's fine because you're just trying to solve out a hard problem. You're going to need a bit of time for this. Some people in my class, including me as well, sometimes we need like quite a bit of time, 5 minutes. So if you have solved that in that 1 minute period, that is very good. If you've skipped ahead in the video, watching the answer, and then coming back, that's not good because you're essentially just cheating. That's practically all you're doing, which I don't think cheating can benefit you in any way unless you have like a magical power where you can like snatch the answer papers. And if you do that, don't do that because the 11 Plus is designed to help you as well as be a test to see if you can get into a school. So all we need to do in this problem is collect like terms. An example of a like term is 3x squared and 2x squared combining to make 6x to the power of 4. Hopefully you'll understand the gist of combining like terms now. So it's the 3x squared, the 2x squared, the y squared, the z squared, the z. That's practically what it all is. So as you can see, because we're multiplying, we add up the powers or indices when you're adding, you do something else. I cannot quite remember. So basically, if you put it all back together, it will be 6x to the power of 4, y to the power of 3, or 6x to the power of 4, y cubed, z cubed. That's all I have prepared for today's video. Make sure to like the video if you haven't already, and subscribe to motivate me to create more of this type of content. If you have any suggestions, make sure to leave them in the comment section down below. And until the next video, this is Thomas. Have a very nice day. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.